Right, welcome back to Knowledge, and this one's a special looking at the land barons. So as you see, what this is, the land baron, possessor of a large piece of land. Right, the Scottish feudal baronies, ancient feudal nobility, refers to the holder of a feudal barony, right? A feudal superiority over a proper territorial entity. Right, so pretty strange stuff, but relating to like ownership of land, basically, or sort of claim the ownership of land and that, right? So yeah. So you see here, right, what is a boar pig? A boar is a boar hog that has been castrated, right? Similar to a steer, bovine, or a gelding horse. The neutered male pig or hog is called a barrow. So obviously this here, the boar idea is basically referring to the neutering his idea, see. So of course you have like Clyde Barrow. I was looking for the one out of Bonnie and Clyde, the Clyde Barrow. Of course all these are the same, these are all neutered, speared characters and that, right? Obviously the Clyde Barrow one was the one with the Bonnie and Clyde hex. But all these are the same, speared, see? Speared and neutered. Bonnie and Clyde Barrow. Neutered pig type of idea, right? So when you have Temple Bar London, the temple, the body is the temple and the bar is the neutered, speared or castrated type of idea. So you can see what that Temple Bar is all about. Worshipful company of chartered architects. A pretty Masonic type of idea, right? So as you can see, there's the sort of baron idea on the on the royal noble and chivalric ranks. Okay. Drewsnick. So they're all to do with tea drinking, of course, like all these ranks, right? They're all to do with their trans program. And I'll have a little position in the trans program, right? Like Dowager, Jol, some funny type of ranks, right? They're all very well publicised or famous, see? But they're all to do with like being in the trans program. There's one advocatus. And if you're familiar with that drink called Advocar, see, Advocar is a drink. This is an office holder. And the Holy Roman Empire, of course, is the code for their Masonic Empire, right? Trans Empire. So a lot of funny stuff there, right? But this one, I'm looking at the Baron. Have a look at Jews in it there, right? Jews, like the sort of doctor, the doctor of drugs. The word Slavic word drug. So obviously to do with the trans program and sort of supplying the medicines and the drugs and that, see, all these rules to do with it. And of course night. Hippies, the knighthood, the hippies, see, always the disguise idea, the hippies. they're here looking at these barons, right? Because these land barons, still obviously very prevalent today. They own the land and they claim to own the land. Barons hold their fief or fief. Sacrament, see, you know what I mean? Always to do with fee granted by an overlord or vassal. You see the ball, which is the same as the neutered pig idea, right? Man, a servant, or soldier or mercenary. Walrus. There's the civil. Heavy work. So you can see how the same type of words is like, these things have type meaning as a neutered pig, and also mean the warrior and the nobleman. So it's always like, what do you call it, dualistic. Always dualistic and that, right? All these type of baron ideas, right? All to do with the trans program. Now these are our titles what exist, see? Now I got a little place in their trans program. Of course these are not well known. But these are all sort of, like helping run the trans program, helping run the system, like the world system and that, see? So like absolute loads of different little titles what exist. What they've created and that. Fitzherbert. And of course Lords, the Lady Saltoon. Of course that'll be, a trans position because the salt, salt basically means the trans, right? Flora Fraser. Not much doubt about that one being a trans, right? Of course Masonic parliamentary robes. Alexander Ramsey. David Moore. Of course all transes, right? The whole lot. Connaught. So absolutely loads of positions and are related more or less to the type of royal, like family positions. See, this is how they run the trans program. There's all these type of positions in that. Going Buckingham Palace. There's Lord Sinclair. Lord Herries of Terragles. Obviously it's something to do with the Eagles, right? But here, third Bart. Same as a Baronetess. the hand, the red hand, and created by James I of England in 1611. So, obviously, same trans ideas and Masonic ideas. Baron Herries, and look at that, obviously, Masonic as. Looks like a little hedgehog in the middle and all that. Herries. James Herries Beatty. And Lauren Harris. I thought that was James Herries, me, like. Britain's youngest tycoon who opens up about transgender. Young, curly-haired, bow-tied teen, then known as James. And I could have swore that was James Herries, like, but yeah. James Harries. But yeah. It's the one who was on the Wogan show and then become a trans. And obviously was a trans already and that, but then done a trans opposite way and that. Yeah, this one here. And this was the 12-year-old James Harries. He was on the Wogan show. And obviously funny character. Doing a couple of sevens there even at that age and that, right? And obviously very funny character anyway, like. Right? Total trans and that. But then later on become a trans. Like, went opposite way, like, and then, was obviously an FTM there. And then went back to being an MTF later on. Like a double trans idea, right? Yeah, it looks like the same hedgehog stuff on the coat of arms. The difference between Harry's and Harry's, see? But they both got the hedgehogs or whatever it is, like. One is must be intermarried into Maxwell or something. So those ones took over the Harry's lordships and baronships and all that. So as you can see, it's all an interrelated type of gang type of thing. And these ones run the trans program for them. It's basically how it all runs, really. There's the Earl of Nivesdale, of course, lots of code in that, There'd be loads of code in that type of thing, right? And Robert Maxwell, 9th Lord Maxwell, in the creation of a coat of arms created in 9th of November, right, 9/11, because I always love 9/11 type of thing. 1620 by James the King James, the King James, so as I always read this type of trans stuff and that. Verescu, I flourish again. I flourish again, so, of course, the day with trans, right? Yeah. Reborn, resurrected and all that. Of course, the Jacobite ideas of trans. You see how I always like, the families always interbreed or sort of keep it in the bloodlines type of thing, so they intermarry. Probably their own related people and that, see what I mean? Constable, the stable, of course, Maxwell Scott, and the two baronetcies created for members of the Haggerston later Constable Maxwell Scott. So basically you're talking about the same bloodlines, families and that, but they always change names every so often and all that, see? So it doesn't appear like it's the same people who've got all the the money and power not all the time, see? They change names. Simple as, like.